Yo, hey, what's up, people? We're back. Thank you to Kevin Chat Mojo. Of course, I always put his information first because he's the one that data mines. So without him, we would have none of this information. But thanks to him, we do. So here we go, Hinami Tanabata. Now, what I just noticed, because this is, these are on pictures that he data mines. On the bottom left corner, it says support. So maybe he put that there, or maybe it's there in game. I have no idea. But Antiku, I haven't gone through any of this. And what I was gonna do is I was gonna put Hinami and Ayato into one video, but they're not like, she's Tanabata, he's not. If they were both like Tanabata or something like that, it'd be different. But since they're different, they're different. So we're gonna keep them separate. So she's a support. Let's get into her stuff. Grant yourself Omen for 2 turns and deal 420% impale damage to an enemy single target, like all the Antikus are. Antikus. Omen, when all allied Antiku characters attacks, increase all allied characters max HP by 3% for 1 turn, up to 3 stacks. Impale. This damage ignores the target's defense. So that's nice. Now, I know it ignores their defense, but does it ignore if they have a defense buff? Because that would be nice to know. I don't think it does. I don't think it ignores like a defense buff. Like if they have a 30% buff, I don't think it'll ignore that, but it will ignore their defense, but it will only, I guess, ignore 70% of their defense if they have a 30% buff. I don't know how that works. I really wish I did, though. I really, really wish I did. And then, of course, she's going to be on an all-antique team. So, more HP for them. All right. So, where is it? I lost myself. Okay, 420%, 2 turns. And then 520%, 2 turns. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very, very, very good. Very good. All right. Now we're gonna get into seeing how many stars we should get this one. I'm pretty sure you want to max star her. I mean, if you're gonna run her on a full antique team, yeah. Then I'm guessing you're gonna want to max her out anyway. So regardless of how many stars you should have her at, we'll see what the minimum is. But you definitely probably want to max her out. I mean, so far every Hinami and Toka have been pretty decent. Even the first one, the only thing with her, she goes again, once she kills somebody, just like Juzo does. But other than that, yeah, she's decent. She does decent damage. She just nobody uses her because there's better options. So, anyhow, let's get into the skills. Also effective in backup state. So maybe she will replace Renji. I don't use Renji. I use Raiko, whatever you want to call her. Maybe this might be a replacement for either one or both of them. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Also effective in the backup state. When the battle starts, if all allied characters on the field are antique, which they will be, because that's how you want to run her. Grant all allied character blessing. Blessing increases attack by 10% and pen rate by 10% for each buff you gain. And of course, you're going to use blue. I think it was a blue Hinami. And you're going to use blue Hinami first before you use your Tokas for damage. So that's gonna give you buffs. So I think that gives you like 3 or 4 buffs. So, for each buff, gain increased HP and defense by 1.5% up to 19%. So I think it's like 4 buffs, and then it just keeps adding on. But the other ones give you buffs too. So let's just say like a 6 buff per turn. So 6 by 1.5 is 9. So it'll probably take like 2 turns to maximize your HP and defense. So you're gonna have more HP and you're gonna have more defense. So they're gonna do less damage. And we don't do that good with damage because my Agori goes up against the Mantikus and we do not do a lot of damage. Anyways, when you have 5 or more buffs, increase all your stats by 8%. All right. So now you got 10% attack, 10% pen rate, and then 19% defense, 19% HP, and you increase your stats by another 8%. Nice. I might have to change my team over. I might have to go from Agori to Antique. I might just have to do it. All right. Second, Auspice. Also effective in backup state. When your turn starts, grant all allied characters, and this is allied characters. It doesn't have to be any faction specific, because it would say it would say it like it did in the first one. It says field on antique, and this is all allied characters. So auspice for 1 turn, and grant the allied characters with the lowest HP percentage exorcism ritual for 1 turn. I really want to know what this is. Auspice, when using an active skill, increase damage dealt by 5% per skill level, so max 15%. When using a level 2 skill or higher, increase pen rate by 10%. So now you get 15% damage dealt and another 10% pen rate. And Exorcism Ritual removes all debuffs and restores 10% max HP. So you're healing and you're removing debuffs off yourself. After taking damage, increase your basic stats by 3% for 1 turn up to 3 stacks. So so taking damage, that means that you have to get hit 3 times. And if you're going up against an Agori team, they're all AoE anyways, so you're definitely going to get that 3 stacks. There's no way you're not. Alright, weak. Applying weak reduces all allied characters' damage taken by 8% for 1 turn. And then we have Origami Robe, also effective in backup state. So this is the 3rd backup state skill. And this one's going to be for antique, just like the first one. So we have 2 for antique and 1 for anybody, so that it's still 3 for antique. When your turn ends, if all characters who use skills this turn are antique, grant all allied characters Origami Robe for 1 turn. Origami Robe reduces damage taken by 10%. When taking crit damage, reduces the damage by an additional 10%. Each time you take damage, increase your attack by 3% for 1 turn up to 3 times. So there's another 9%. Oh man, are you kidding me? That's so crazy. What? This is 100% max character for sure. Gaining power burst grants all allied characters damage dealt by 8% for 1 turn, and that's it. That's it for her. For number 1, it's a must-have. If you're gonna run her in backup state, then I would recommend getting her. I mean, you get her 4-starred, and that's gonna unlock all of them, right? I think. Where are we at? Yeah, Origami Robe. So that's gonna be like the 4th skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna need her 4-starred, and once you have her 4-starred, you can stop there if you're just using her in backup, because you don't need her 6-star for backup. I mean, I'm guessing that's where you're gonna want her anyways. So I would get her to 4 stars, and then you could slowly build her up like I'm doing with my Toka. And the thing is, I really like this character, Ghoul, whatever. The problem is it's going to be the next video on who I'm covering in the next video. But the thing is the guy I'm covering in the next video is, I don't know, is somebody I need but don't need. But that's a whole nother story. This one, I don't need her because my team is pretty good as it is, and I wouldn't know where to put her because I have Roko in my 5th slot. The only place I could think of putting her, since I'm not using Owl because none of my Owls are built up, the only place I could think of putting her is in 4th slot, taking out my my Hinami, because I'm using healer Hinami. And this one, if I put her in with her active and passive skills and all that, we're going to get some heals anyways, and it's going to give us more buffs. It's going to remove debuffs. So it's in the long run, it's definitely going to be better. Plus, it's going to give me more CP. So that's what I might do. I might like slowly build this one up. First, I need to finish Toka because I'm like 1 star away. And when I'm posting this video, I don't know when it's going to be. Hopefully, it's going to be soon because I'm like so backed up. I've got like, I don't even know, like 12 videos recorded before this that haven't even been posted yet. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, let me let you guys go so I can get done or get started doing the other one. Take it easy. Peace.